So good evening guys, welcome back to our channel. So let's discuss about the best stocks for intraday trading for tomorrow with a brief analysis. And guys, if you're new to stock trading and want to master trading strategies in equity and derivatives, then you should definitely consider enrolling to our well-structured 1-week training program which is called All About Share Trading. As the name suggests, this program is completely about share trading. So we are providing this program in online and offline as well. So if you're interested, definitely contact us using the links in the description for further information. Dear friends, if you want to trade with us, please utilize this free video series in our YouTube channel. So if you are a new trader, you can open a demat account with us in Upstocks, which is a discount broker preferred for beginners. So you can start the procedure by just clicking the Upstocks link provided in the description. So without further delay, let's go to the analysis. So watch the second part of the video, which is very important to improve your trading skill, where we talk about the performance of our previous day's stock picks. So let's go to the video. So first pick is Berger Paints. So in Berger Paints, you can see right now it is in a falling wedge pattern. So you can see right here we have a breakout of the falling wedge pattern, and it is broken, and it is starting to make a higher high, and it is starting to make a uptrend actually. So you can hope for an uptrend as well as a small breakdown. I will show you the reason why I am hoping for a small breakdown, because right now it is in kind of a small head and shoulder pattern. So if it breaks below these levels, you can go for a small scalping shorting opportunity. So this is an uptrend, so you can draw an uptrend using these two higher lows. So this is still an uptrend. So once it breaks this uptrend line, you can go for a shorting opportunity, or you can go for a selling opportunity. So these are the levels that you can consider. So above this level, which is 771, you can go for a breakout, and below 754 you can go for a breakdown. Okay, and this is a bit risky, this level, but you can surely go for a breakdown below 750. Okay, and the next support zone is 745. So these three are the support zone below the current market price. So you can act accordingly. If it breaks this level with a good volume and after a consolidation, you can surely go for a short position, especially if it is broken after the noon session. So these three are the important level that you have to consider to trade in Berger Paints. So that is the thing. So the next pick you have to consider is Bharat Forge. So in this pick, I will show you the bigger picture. You can see it is in an uptrend, and right now it is in the support zone and it is broken. So this is a long-term uptrend line, and the trend line is broken in the recent times, and it have retested perfectly and started giving us a further more fall. Okay, right now what is the case is it is making a lower high and started continuing the same trend, which is the downtrend. Okay, but the fact is it has broken a small downtrend line right here. So this is a downtrend line from the past few weeks. For the last 1 month actually, it is actually following this downtrend line perfectly. Okay, so right now it is broken with a huge volume candle, and it is being retested. So there are two chances as always. We can go for a breakout if it breaks above the high. Okay, if it breaks above this high, you can go for a breakout, but there is a fact that this support line, which might act as a resistance, is above this level, but still you can consider to go for a long position above this level. Okay, and the short positions are below this level and this level. Okay, so below 584 you can go for a breakdown, and next support zone is 561. Okay, so this is the current scenario in Bharat Forge. And the next pick is Kotak Bank. So in Kotak Bank, the bigger picture shows that it is right now in an uptrend. Actually, the major trend is actually an uptrend, because still it is making higher highs. Even right now it is reversing from a by making a higher high comparing to this this low. I mean, it is making a higher low comparing to this low. Okay, so still you can't say this is a downtrend line, but we are a bit of concerned that it might go further down. The main reason is this resistance zone. Okay, this dotted line is the major resistance zone which have been respected in the past time history as well. So you can hope that it will go down, because the price have tried to break out this level and go further higher, but it failed multiple times. So I'm hoping for a breakdown below this level, because it have tried and it couldn't make a higher high. You can see a high right here, but right here you can see a lower high. So it is a start of a downtrend, I hope. So right here you can see a line which is a support line. Even in the downward movement for the past few times, it is respecting a downtrend line right here, here. This was a breakdown and a breakout. Okay, so this line have been respected, so that's why I have drawn that line. So I will show you the levels that you have to consider, which is above 807 you can go for a breakout. That is the most perfect level that you can consider, because you can see here is an inverted head and shoulder pattern which shows the direction as it is going to be an uptrend, because this is a trend reversal pattern. So above this level, this is actually the neckline, but it is a bit confusing, so I am considering this level. Okay, above 1807 you can go for a breakout. This wide line is for risk traders. You can consider this as the neckline, because that is actually the neckline. So if you are a risk trader, there is a risk involved in this trade. In every trade there is a risk involved, but I'm considering this level is a bit more risky. So if you can put a proper stop loss, and if the stop loss is affordable for you, because the stop loss is the previous low, right? So before the breakout, the previous low is the stop loss, and if that stop loss is affordable for you, you can surely go for a breakout above this level. Okay, and this is the next immediate support zone. So since the price is right here, you can go for a breakdown if it break below this level. Okay, so these are the levels that you can consider. So that is the case of Kotak Bank, and the next pick is IndusInd Bank. So in IndusInd Bank, the bigger picture shows that it is in an uptrend. It is in a proper uptrend, and it is being respecting this line for the past 4 times. Okay, right here, here and here. So right now the price is actually exactly at the support zone. Okay, so hopefully we can see an upward move after breaking out this dotted line, which is the recent downtrend line. Okay, so I hope the price will break out this level and go for a upward movement. So these are the levels that you can consider. If it breaks below this level or this level, that is a proper trend line breakdown, so price might go bearish after that. So these are the levels, which is above 984.70, this level. Above this level you can go for a breakout, and above this level you can go for another breakout. If it breaks this level, this is the maximum target, and you should exit when it reaches 1% of the stock price. Okay, so that is the minimum. 0.5% to 1% is our minimum target, and the stop loss is previous low in an uptrend, I mean in a long position, and the stop loss for a short trade is previous high. Okay, so previous high inside our range. Okay, if price goes like this, okay, if price goes like this, your stop loss must be below this line, below this price. Okay, that is what what I mean about stop loss below previous low. Okay, and the target must be 1%. You can actually calculate the 1% by using the scale and measure this 1%. So right here, this is the 1%. So 9 point is the maximum target, and the minimum target is 0.5%. 0.5% you can calculate using 0.5 percentage from the breakout level. Okay, so this is actually 0.5 percentage, say almost 6 rupees. Okay, so here is the way you have to calculate the target, because we are only providing these things to consider your target. We are not providing the levels because it is a bit risky to consider in a video. So I'm giving you, if I am drawing the levels, these are the levels I have to draw, because previous highs above this resistance zone, the previous highs which have multiple touches on a horizontal level, you can consider that horizontal level as the target. Okay, so if I am considering this might be the target, this level, because it have reversed from this point of price multiple times, so this might be the target. If it is below 1%, you can consider it as the target. So that is the case how we are considering the target in this video series. So I will explain that furthermore in the upcoming video. Okay, so then last pick is Pidilite India. So in Pidilite India, the major direction is an uptrend right here. This is a major direction, and we can see a small downtrend right here, and it is perfectly broken and perfectly retested. So you can see it is broken right here, and it have been retested at this point and started rallying furthermore. So these are the things that is gonna happen. You can go for a long position since it is consolidating for a for the last day. So above this level you can go for a long position, and below this level you can go for a short position. So for safe players, above 1840 is the resistance zone for long position, and for safe players 1789 below that level is the short position. And you can consider this level as well. It is a bit risky, that's why I'm considering it in a white line. So you have to keep that in mind. The risky levels will be drawn using white color. So below 1808 you can go for a short position. You know why this is risky? Because I have drawn an uptrend line, and even if this is broken, it is still an uptrend, because it have at least have to break the uptrend line to confirm a bearish view. So this level is very risky, this level is safe. So these two are the levels that you have to consider. I'm repeating again, this level is risky because this is inside this uptrend line, and you have to consider the target of maximum 1%. Okay, and the technical target is actually the previous highs or previous lows. So that's the case in considering target, and the stop loss is previous low in an uptrend. I mean, in a long position, the previous low below the breakout is a stop loss, and previous high above the support zone, which is where the breakout happened, that level is the stop loss. Okay, so these are the picks that we are providing for tomorrow. So guys, these are the picks that we have provided for today. So let's go to the analysis. So first of all, you can see RBL was the first to pick. So you can see right here we have this breakdown at the middle of the day. Let me see what time it is. It was 11:55. So we have this breakdown exactly at 11:55, and after that price fall further down to this level. So you could have made a profit of 2.55 points, so 1.21% of your capital. So that was the maximum movement, and you could have another probable trade right here, because we have a pullback afterwards after this breakdown, and again market consolidated within this level and again fell down. So I hope you have ended in this stock again and made another profit. So that was the case of RBL Bank. And the next pick was Hindalco. In Hindalco you can see it was a gap up opening. Okay, this was the level that we have considered, and this was a gap up opening, and you can see price fell down tremendously after the gap up opening and fell down to support over here, and we have this green big huge candle right after it took support over here. So if you have entered at this point, you could have made again another profit from this stock as well. So if you have entered right here, you could have made a profit maximum of 1%. So that was the case of Hindalco. And after that, in the noon session after 11, you have a breakdown right here and give us a pullback and retested that level and give us an awesome downtrend, okay, downward movement. Okay, so you can enter at this stock right here, and you could have shorted right here, and you could have made a profit of 2 points, more than 2 points, which is actually 0.86%. So after that, price consolidated over that level, respecting our resistance zone and giving us multiple scalping opportunities right here, and the market closes over here. So I'm not considering other multiple trades. You can trade according to your skill, but these two were the trades that we have in this stock. First one was right here, and the second one was the breakdown. Okay, and the next pick was TVS Motors. So in TVS Motors, the price actually started right here, and it shooted up and give us a volatile movement in the first 5-minute candle, and after that it break down our level. Okay, it broke down our level. You could have possibly ended at this breakdown, but the price actually break inside our level and again fell down, giving us a proper breakdown. So you have an entry right here as well as here. Okay, if you have ended at that point of time, you could have made profit till this level, or at least till the point where it meets this inclined trend line. Okay, so we have a breakdown after the trend line also as well. So if you had ended at this level, at least you could have made a profit of 90.90% or 5 points. Okay, or maximum you could have made a profit of 1.96%, and after that it consolidated and price shooted and retested this level and consolidated by properly respecting that level. Okay, so that was the case of TVS Motors. And so the next pick was Ashok Leyland. So you can see in Ashok Leyland we have the market opening at this point, which is 115, and after that price break down that level, which was our level, and it break down that level and it clearly retested that level. You can see right here the price break down that level and clearly retested that level right at this point and fell down till the support zone. So if you have ended at this point or in the retest level, you could have made a maximum profit of 2.51%, which is 2.90 points. Okay, that was the first trade, and you can see right here you could have ended at this breakdown hoping that the market will continue the fall, but after a few movement it reversed back inside. So if you have ended at this point, you could have probably you have consolidated for this this whole period of time and got hit your stop loss. So you could have probably ended in this stock and stuck for a while. So here is one important tip, which is, if after your entry, if the stock is consolidating for a longer period of time, which means after your entry more than 4 or 5 candles are on the same range and it is consolidating, then there is a slight chance market might reverse. Okay, so there is only a slight chance. I am not telling you to exit the trade. There is a slight chance. So if you want to exit the trade, you can go for that decision. If you want to exit the trade, you can go for that decision and go for another trade. If you have seen another trade in another particular stock and you're waiting in this intraday pick and which is consolidating for a while, then you have an option to exit the trade if it is consolidating for more than 30 minutes or more than more than 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so you just keep that in mind. So that was the case of Ashok Leyland. So we have a proper trade, which is the best trade in the whole day right here, and we have a proper stop loss hit at this portion. Okay, so these are the picks that we have provided for today.